omonoma enti ye jifa hodie no na ade eye ebe trade policy ebe boa Ghana for ama nyuma etumpon ama dwade etumpon no na ya ade se hu hia the independent government of Ghana na ni kwabna boni kan sembi or say strangers have not come here for the love of our country, they have come here for our money. The embassy who say, how have we won on that trade battle? They didn't come here say omo for my government. Niyaka say ye head of government Bruni. They were not taking pride in the fact that they were the leaders of Ghana or Africa. They came here purposely because of trade.
Okay.
We are saying it
was because of trade.
Because of trade. Even the Ashanti Empire, it was to create trade benefit for their people, to grant them security and trade advantage. Until nothing has changed. Until your independence, no. Na ya studio ma Ghana buying say Ghana fobenya frahudie e wodwadiemu. Ghana fobenya frahudie e wo musika semu. When to me enya frahudie e wo musika semu dia na still no abrofuna na be dey e be control. Enti abrofuna create systems and structures they control the world economy.
Okay.
But in spite of that, there's still a way out for any independent leader of Ghana, of Africa, who is so free man.
But saying abrofono etumia kriti ni awoken maybe before.
On say Bruni no first of all na idea Bruni war ahead of us and say na Bruni was skill. Na Bruni was skill. Until omuba hano to say beer or my mirrors or my umbrella or my machines. Bruni ye car no ntino. Bruni take advantage of that. A create impression me say or a superior person. And I inferior. Into me, into your ma, you could create what we call dependency. And that has not changed in this Fourth Republic. We still have a dependency. I quite say this you could just free above. I just say you foreign investors about economic what liberation. Parliament. I said will be until or say Ghana should not be cut off from the Colonial Welfare Department Act. Because Ghana, like other colonies, economy was not designed for themselves or for Ghana's interests, but for British interests. Brunei can British Parliament say Ghana economy no, ya shishano for Ghanaian interests, ya shishano for British interests. E ya sunye ma Ghana mampenyi say obeye shishaya. The economy will be for Ghanaian interests. Reversing.
And the amount penny for my benya, yenya will be out me as I
see. Yenya will be. In fact, a no nana JB Dankwa, the Dankwa Buzia traditional. That is what they stood for, with a concept called Ghanaism. Say yen fa yankasa yen shisheye, emu or minor, yenye libra, yen pushy individual Ghanaians, people like Kwame Despite, people like Kennedy Agyapong, people like Papa Kosindum, people like Ibrahim Mahama, system no abandoning creative people like these people to lead the country. Because Omo the bit holding the economy for us. Because Okofa foreign investor and a bar one making a profit after or business can $1 not or the co into a big beer and now you see cano a bathroom. And no net the main challenge of this Fourth Republic, which no leader has been bold to dare that problem. All we do, yes,
beyond aid.
Yes,
issues be brave across the world.
Yes,
and our world leaders be brave. Besides, I hope I saw saying.
Very good.
Actually, now it's also a
very good.
Can't say one can't say. Yeah, na moment was saying so you to me boy home more than
very good.
That statement, you know.
Very
good.
Ne harbor from the pa. Ne harbor pa. Na what say we a leader, what's the problem now we woman say? Your leaders, you know, and take the Ghanaian problems na say. And many of our professionals and take the Ghanaian or African problem na say. And the citizen, Ghanaian citizen, no, wanted the problem you will say. One say, because I say, Oba yen shishaye say, the economy is not for your interest. And to akufo-addo that laudable statement, Ghana beyond aid, you know, wa hate the opponent who are beneficiary of African economy. They be a that say foreign aid to Africa, but every year no, sika a free Africa, more than sika eba Africa. Because those aids now they come for profit.
Now we make a statement. Okay, the British Parliament will be account.
Yes.
Ghana's economy and design for Ghana.
Yes.
Into a one share 1 year and free. We make 1 year and free fine.
The Colonial Welfare Department Act.
Colonial Welfare Department Act here.
And no, those days, you know, Hana for the Moabi amount. Say be a move from young farmer school, phone school. As a form of aid, and then I have to need the foreign aid.
Okay.
And then they have to say amount grant.
Okay.
And then I say IMF for some Mama Muska,
okay.
World Bank for some Mama Muska, and then modernizing in that form we call aid. Now aid they come with conditions. Intimi more Ghana and self-sufficient. Emma Ghana intimi the engine no. Now Omanpanyi Kwame Nkrumah so can be said. We are going to lay our own foundation and seriously create our own African personality. Na Nkrumah said na all can say we will reverse how can we solve that? We can solve that when we get a leader of financial intelligence, a leader of financial control, a leader of a track record when it comes to money. Not necessarily say Osika, because Obi Osika abusuan di jano. Obi Osika bi na de che no. You Osika fo bebrea omu bewu a 2 billion no de achobi, 4 billion no de achobi. And no Osika all right, but you know create sika no. Won't go through the tunnel to understand the concept of money. Is they say Ghana bebe ye druno. We need a leader who understands the concept of money. To raise more entrepreneurs, to create more wealthy people in the society, to make Ghanaians depend on themselves. That is the leader that we need. We need a leader. Obetimi Ede Ibrahim Mahamamo, Papa Kwesi Ndum, Kwame Despite, Ofori Sapomo, industrious people no more they say minimum. But do you know why?
But these are the people who you and one who
yes, and no obeba yes ohu bibi wo mu a ewo ononomu. Ohu so we a businessman like him, he will agree with you. But what I say. But what do we see in Ghana? We have seen a Ghana abai egu nkrofo adwuma. A woman say Kwame Nkrumah be industries, but Kwame Nkrumah sabotaged individual entrepreneurship. Rollins ebe sabotage bebre appear minkamu, they became victims. Even the recent government, Nana akufo-addo government, banks became victims. You hear a leader who will come and reverse that narrative. You hear a leader who bet me abwa Ghana for aye industrials. Na enyuma awo honum. Na ye sika be de ebetumpom. So far Ghana's GDP grew now. About 70% or less than 60% of the GDP belongs to foreign nationals. And yes, sir, they control you. You are not independent. So we will need a person like Kennedy Agyapong, a person like him, to change the narrative. Because that is where we are right now. To make Ghanaians self-sufficient.
But what a person like him?
Because number one, he understands the concept of money.
Okay.
That is one thing I love about rich people. Obi esika ni no nwa na brenya ni sika. Otisikasi.
Okay.
Because Africa is not poor. Africa is the richest continent on earth. Africans are poor because they have leaders with poor financial mentality.
Explain.
Africa is the richest continent, but Africans are the poorest because Africans have leaders with poor financial mentality. They tell you say, your leaders now you reason no. Kwaya obefa so a multiply sika ewo hono omuni sa nyansa no omuni sa nimdi
because the leaders in people are almost the lawyers
very good
and economists
very good school no aye koye no school be na tell how to make money a normal school nche kwan abefa so abeware
yeah
obi be ko school oyoba okita PhD na ware enkoyi obi so ye bema wa ko school na ware enkoyi school na wo ko school bi enu ha ye kire o se de si hweba school bi enu ha ye kire o se de si wa
so what I say
say the pesika
multiply ska
so what I say apart from the few people me finance omote sika sem na se any economists no omote ase no school anka say friend school no nchirawo until you need a street smart person
omokra no awokan economists ni ade no dodo no ahia wo mu street smart people no na omoska
that's right enunti na you have to get a leader what will environment and I say and that was the advocacy of Dr. JB Dankwa no catch intellectuals and say monte problems of your environment and I say someone take the problems of my environment and I say we will have a society that is unprepared for future circumstances and anything I say COVID aba and anything I say Ukraine war ama anything ye ho kire it is because the entire circumstances na say this can happen in the future na say bibi say sia what are the interventions are you plan here then edegu so that if such adversities here we can solve them
me that's a remember also but my meaning in USA say enche obesore na fi me no ato aso adwuma foforo be kwa akoye to aso ma me PSC
yes enti we it is time we get such people. Oh, if you have somebody like Ken can motivate the Pakosi Indums in the society to teach the ordinary people the concept of money. And then America for the beating the world. Americans raised entrepreneurs to lead America, the direction of America. You have Bill Gates, you have Larry Page, you have a whole lot of these people, Elon Musk and co. A whole Warren Buffett and co. A system of creating those rich people did not just emerge. A American government and they share that created that system say Americans who own America. And that was the dream of Marcus Garvey. Marcus Garvey say Africa for Africans, not for Europeans, not for Chinese. And therefore you need a leader who understands the concept of wealth creation. Yeah, the one so usia. One say, Nakupon de adia mawa, a desire. You have the desire, but desire you must put the desire to practice.
The entire mama me bisa question here, sir. We share a leaders, but I said they can say, yeah, we need a leader like Ken. It's for Ken, it's all about Ghana.
Yes,
it's all about Nima Okriti. Me kasaye so betis o konto kwa no bi pese o ye bibia say o man no ntina me busa say ye de wo ana e ka no ho ne ye de wo ho ana say e bi obisua
ye de wo no we sua ka ho on say ye Ghana for no ma me use the akan and even Africans no ye je shebredi ye je shebre ye je nkrabia di nti ye gidi say wo ba no nyame de bibi suma o say fa be cheyen nti o fa ti say owura Ken o fa ti say owura Kwame despite o fa papa kwese indumu a nyame di bibi yeden duo mumu ofo obi ti say abedi pelea nyame di bibi sununku dua ne mu se nipa bebre na ebobo no bas abedi pele so ball no mu a ohu bibi sununku bi ewo no ho
and ne o mayo no so touch o man Ghana
sa nti wono so sua ka ho de nimdia yeden e ka ho enti e breadru say ye benya leader odo ono na doma chede no e be bless society. Ama will produce more people like him. Na society na abe strong and rich.
Can one in Asia?
Me didn't share that.
Now you then to me identify from afar. So what can one say?
Oh, say maybe you be a maybe from childhood.
Okay.
Inti American leaders who are sure more grammar big letter. That's what I say. Obama said not become a campaign team no.
Okay.
Online or he wrote me a letter less than 48 hours.
Okay.
To thank me for supporting him to become president.
I see.
So what I say. And my stepdad was not a businessman like Ken. I understand the way he goes about things. They have a way of life.
Okay.
Discipline, no nonsense, straightforward.
Okay.
And they don't joke with their money, they don't joke with their job, they don't joke with their time. And we need set traits in leadership. Your man could be say, and we are politicians, or we are political material. Now, at the end of the day, they go begging. For how long? 65 years of independence. Shall we go begging? Somebody, the Biamoko, the Bossian, somebody by young man, Nampacho Wutu, now they would be a Bosumi Bia, Ukubi, or we are Jumo, Bosumi Biako. How do you want people to see you? You will not be respected. But Kwame Nkrumah said, we want to do things that will be respected by any other nation in the world. Now, shall we be respected? And to know here, call African Union. African Union, we meeting now abroad from the
yeah.
No more European Union meeting. I'll be very now. Because I'm not mobile and to me, we are Bosiano. And as I say, IMF
was a GA2, so one invite you.
Yes, IMF for and the controlling Bank of Ghana. To me, is a Mahama Bar also be COVID-11. What is a Mahama Boss to be the IMF task? Until my no. It is because you need financial intelligence. A certain finance minister becomes some, but me didn't be see. Now me the president in this see. President of the finance minister say, Omuba power, I don't know who is a president, only any interest in finance and understanding of it. And that is the sadness of Ghana. It is a leader who understands finance and who has financial interests. And that is what Ghana and the PhD now onuna creates our problem at all. Obi onono yesu onono ye so called the qualification which I wouldn't want to mention. Now Oma created such a situation for us. Na nyame achew obi a nyame na ma na doma ono wo sikasem hu nimdia saa eka we umane 4 years a obedane eka na free ho.
Ogidi on.
Enye se me gidi minim se no obeye.
That's it.
I know it is because Minia, all these years we lack leaders with financial intelligence. Because me experience kakra menya, me research ama ye ni experience ami wono. Yenya a leader will turn the things round. All we need is a leader who will champion patriotism, a leader who will champion honesty, a leader who will champion discipline. Minia, for how long? Now every year, registrar, a friend is saying, Papa, I'll show you Auditor General. Every year, the Auditor General comes to give a report of about 12 billion Ghana cedis on financial irregularities. Now you tell why no financial discipline. No, she say you be able to come say, or Maya, you de busi didino, 12 billion Ghana cedis, unaccounted for. I ain't you be you need a leader with discipline. You need a leader, you should discipline accounting experts. And then she say be go akwan say untimi wie sika no na me wo mehia owurabi wo woni fi mnipanyi so be 71 years Ghana ni oye chartered financial analyst wa America na me oni mi di nkomo say America no o mu di sika ma wa o ko di sika no bebu akonta wo say ye di sika ma Ministry of Agric o mu ko yusu no ma bebu akonta ti say be a Black Stars. You discount more, no more conditions, Capobani, as a Mubu Aconta. Debbie, I said, Obebu Acontama. Sa, Obebu Acontama. Aconta do Bebuama. Was coefficient in other was so one mono, Womude Sicane Bano, Sicano Crayon Fancher would say, Womudi scanner Bema or more expert accountant, no discanaba. No more sound so a critique a system I monitor with movement. Sicana was spending to say a blasters, Mukutua who take up. Musimusi Jesse, Musimu Yese. There is a system that is monitoring the cash flow. And Tinya, this canama, ye also could this canabra. Now the boat team said to say no, Bacona, Toka, now. We have to stop it. And to take a leader who has said, discipline is my pillar.
Me na na bi na kan was na over e one was kwasi men say gina wabo but in san so anu ni gina o anu ni gina so mo e one was wabo so abo ana so anu me san no but ono gina on sa bebu akonta kama
what I say enti you need to a leader or business system they say yeah for first can koto to nkofo accounts say your organizations account say oba no twabo minister of agric and ye twabo we amomo no mo dem budget aba no makodi aba no ma be ka kire say omudi ye na ka say ana so no ma be gibi account there be ye the discipline sikano will be monitored so who abufa na so ye sika kototo normal ba you create a system to monitor you who Franco shop na ye monitor what on the say receipt until before now we be ban they know the otoye the kai
ansakra no abeka ho
ansakra wa ba beka ho asem if we do that if we can create that monitoring on our finances and yen say auditor general baba general abeka say 12 billion cedis financial irregularities obia accounted for obia kof now if you live in such a system then I want to beg
berma medo ase no do abo o ka ekura ya wo part obia on sabe ka 0555939311 0555939311 enra nansane ne ora kwabena Agyapong eko file ne nomination enra Ira Brian Champon ne opani Kennedy o hina Agyapong so file o mo de ne Dr. Mahmoud Baumia ebe file ne de MPP gu so mo prepare candidate for 2028 general election ka say the deputy protocol officer Kwabena Frimpong enso ewofia Kwabena once again akwaba
oh yeah Jehovah
PC
only here pa say it was given an insightful education and I was really enjoying it and it was good at times nunya variety say na eboama out the complexity of issues and it was also a narrative from how our US, how our these external foreign countries in homes from the King Kongs, where they came from, where they've gotten to, how things are done, how he related it to Ghana, benefits of Ghana being. I was really enjoying it. And I really enjoyed it. And said they were kind as a political party, again up for the presidential primaries to elect our flag bearer. In the elections that day no of a cabinet Agyapong the can submission followed by Honorable Kennedy Akompre Agyapong and now Dr. Brian Champon so and Dr. Mahamadou Baumia and Dr. Oseya Wedichum and so a submission there not the times where say former vice president Benedict 10 now Edichuma and 12 and he saw the filing nomination afterwards. Vetting committee will meet them, and then recommendations and submissions will be sent to the National Council for approval. And it's internal bureaucracies, and afterwards decisions be because be maybe I'm funny say if there are people disqualified now because now in January you might be a platform for you to send your petitions. Party be sure anybody be no. If you will be on you submit to petition National Council Constitution and National Council to manage the presidential elections. But one thing I mean say these elections is going to be a free and fair elections. It will be no boot on ground. It's not about fanfare. I want a human just get down. Say the Afarijan can say we need election with polling stations. And do the so candidate win here. It's not a matter of the number of people I've been passing for ABR. But it's about getting the job done down there, where the votes are good there. Talk to let people understand why they should vote for your candidate. Let people know why it's here. The reason will be I'm a supporter of Amufa because me jitu say a 12 of more of Amufa about between we need power 2020 MPP. The reasons need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into Kotoa Banamano. Let's go down there and engage the people. That is where the votes are. MPP. For delegates, essentially police station, only about to now for your constituencies are MPs now net now your album. Some coalitions could do so. Including me, my dear Kodu Bajama. Only one they share them here in the album. As we are two abandoning you will lose. So many constituencies, Kofi Juma. We can give countless of examples of MPs who sat in their room, did album, say me album, they call elections. Now elections, I'm the album you could ever bomb my way near to a baby lose. It's a matter of getting down there because the numbers are with the polling station. We have constituency officers, regional officers, one national choka kabuma. 6,000 or 7,000. We have former officers for is between 5,000 to 8,000. But we have as for now, we are getting to 200,000. So it's a matter of going there, explaining yourself to the people, letting them understand why they should vote for your candidate. And say, they don't know what is going on. And at least, maybe one thing that I wish for is that leadership in the party, to say the national region, MPs for New Nanka, they should stay neutral and allow a form for candidates. Now, to a elected candidate. Because one thing I'm realizing in the last elections was that it do see a kaboom because lead reconciliation. No, taking entrenched positions. Now they couldn't lead reconciliation. Yeah. Because
the time when Brian could declare for Dr. Mahmoud Bami, or declare was simple. The trying can say it's a big blow because now Mrs. Namajim said you are or pillar which we are reconciling. Baby, I didn't say as a one shed and Jeffrey cry for Dr. Bami. I heard the way and I'm saying that's more kind of more 2 man and I'm saying I say we make a what now baby now a draw now reconcile a party now because say said you can penny for be no
party. Yeah. It's better saying you stay calm, quiet, ordinary. Don't be too man, what to man. So behind the scenes, operations are but coming out is not good for the party. Okay. Because we are definitely here penny for the anymore with the reconciliation processes. So me come now from Pong, but now me lambast of Abufa and I got to Tiano. Yes, because most people were quiet. Most people were looking at okay, could be a man. Our NBC, sir. Mama could be a man, on could be, or could be in the yen take yen chile kakrani observe it. But since Anna, where decided them go be, is there a Julius any kind of saying, a saving Ketiamon to Kane, how do you induce Muntokan Zubi Pija? Because you see, I feel I don't know with salary, Alexander. How not the offense a favor because bringing a candidate president from North, another president from North, or just having a favor. In the elections, we are now going to win. Okay. There are elections that you go to market yourself for the future because age is on your side. Okay. Okay. Because OSHA elections, you are elections with them, I'm winning. But with the Mamma family who go now, Chinana may bar. At the moment, it's all the testing you get loyalist. Yeah. And it is always important that you are able to sustain your loyalist. Alan Chiramatins Adiam one say he was not able to sustain his loyalists from 2007. So people were just leaving. Okay. Don't say there are no elections, the best one. The loyalists no only one Kyle. One thing I'm a pet about honorable friends at anymore was that he doesn't wait for elections. Or what about the quote of ones who are for phone or for oh catch it, let's say, and then me too catch your own from a frower. It is our supporting always you feel calm, happy, say you work for him. Yeah. And you have an idea, my know very well say contest now over no winning. But he needs to come and form loyalists in the various regions, sustain that momentum for the future. Okay. Or what if someone wins and decides to find a running mate? Okay. At times, no, if you don't put yourself forth for contester, you are not even seen or recognized. You can have the ambition, but as one put you into a contest, at times you are not seen, you are not valued, you are not seen as any person because I don't wait me anymore. Oh, the emphasis. Even within the MPP, let's say the last primary say call let's say how any McCoy, let's say yeah, cause our contest, you know, obi ti say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ni base wo ebi no mokwa obi ti say Honorable Kennedy Akomprekwa Agyapong building on his base. Should be to say of a cabinet Agyapong, a stalwart in the party who had occupied so many positions in the party, very brainy. Or the last time around, even though went to me and scaly through the superdelegate system, no. But okay now, he's also building on the momentum on
yeah.
Dr. Brian Champon Aba, on also the Juma. Sana do choose Waba. So they are all working, putting things together. But they also, some of them are laying foundations when it's okay. After there will be all the contest between Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and Honorable Akomprekwa Agyapong. And Brian Champon is pulling up strongly. You can't underrate the speed out there. Yes. He's pulling up with momentum. And what if some of them are in just to lay foundations for the next contest or become a bargaining power? So all these are there for everybody. To and this will be able to contest to go and win. Yes, or so we wish every aspirant well.
If free so much supporters not conduct
not really. I won't say not really, because some of the accusations and counter accusations are also on the various their social media platforms, and it's and they are at times say anything here say young penny for be extra sabi or mono all out say yeah call declama we said the bear seems here on meet me a first sample ubiano maintenance actually ya pa chomo supporters nkata no omsno ya check Ghana mu de ma because any maybe be a strength wo we even say be Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia say the 5 northern range strength wo over be Honorable Akomprekwa Akan areas were strong over be to say Dr. Brian Champon Eastern region were strong Ofa Obi to say Dr. Osaya Odichuma, some part of Ashanti region, the elite class, the educational and the elite people, no, almost pedestal. So how do you use Osaya Odichuma to bring the elite class towards you?
What happening for no so now can supporters no or more conduct and share that NC baby OCC. But what happening for no so more conduct or more.
So far so good.
Okay.
Penny so far so good. Because utien kasa enum na kasa ntwitwino enum ubia what he thinks it be a cause that if what he thinks can be done a bit maybe win power in the next elections. It's a honey like it's well so far so good. And they just say ubia sebi ubeka say bia on penokre so far is good. Ubia candidate. Because you are going for an elections, you need to tell people why you are the alternative, why people should vote for you.
Now, no, Ora Brian Champon, Becca, near no, Ehunu, and then near Otti, they see 2024 elections, candidate MPP, the Nokoye, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, and then Northern voter, or council, the wanting young farmer, Afin so, and Tokwa, Ecoso, top one, I dream, mono, who say. Basa Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia na MPP for Nebekwa nya the other side nebe to amano any Muslim votes I want to me and farmer. What's your response a course including that from Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia bra or United States response and what they must say we yesrimni na nena umba beka time one defend the party no ewo eye court no man ka so yesrimni time one na ire enamo ye campaign no man ka say na ire fulani ni any sign common or echo so no echo ye. Oh, cast so far so good. No, mammy, besides
I say in every political campaign or every political season, you won't get it 100%. Until when you check the minuses and the pluses. That's the minuses and the pluses, no. Area above 70, you often say it's good.
Okay. So far so good.
Yes. To say. You use emotional blackmail to defend fact.
And also in fact.
Yeah, it depends on those who are listening. Say the whole team maybe to me I say okay, any answer more can Tom Akuma soon to see and answer say. For now, when the campaign starts, I mean, let me say, amount for candidates better from if you could be starting now, this will start early September, going from maybe November, November, December, no. You know who direction you.
More share any more say candidate and people for maybe start PSA the same question or on your candidate bay. Maybe agency say.
For me, a candidate that can resonate, that can rejuvenate the base of the party. A candidate that can give us victory because every political party where to win political power. Political party to win political power, no, it be turning into a fan club. Just like CPP, PNC, they are turning into a fan club. Then a fan now we a political party, it's a fan club no. So the most significant thing is that you need a candidate that can give you victory, and that's paramount. One, a candidate. We are one, obetimi a kapati na boom. Obetimi a bring you obia on board. Candidate obey welcoming. Candidate obetimi one am I to me in 2028 elections I beko. Candidate obetimi I'm making sure say by bringing everybody together obetimi a rejuvenated base no ma crunch any say you want about the winning. Because if you tell my base no cry nyam kranse all out so mkoye adwumaden over the likelihood that we'll be able to get votes which was about 6 million and over in 2020 no we can repeat same in 2024 and even get more enti ye be a form 4 no who was in the akufo go and tell the delegates who are going to vote. Yeah, we be there. Maybe a better about in another. Okay. Any campaign because yes, we see what is going on.
What the uncle
exactly. You listen to what is going on. You don't take decisions based on our personal interest. Okay. You should listen to what the masses are saying because in the end, we are selecting our candidate. A form Ghana for national. Munshia MPP for polling station ho any Ghana for polling station na munu omo discuss mo ko to aba na hwana yen ko to ma no okay ti won ba kire mo no then go and vote for
let us say Franco Ametepethes. Good morning sir, you are very good at choosing people who come to your show. Today's PSC is a wonderful man. Oda say was so nyame aduma next week obesan aba na yene no ato aso. Hubert says, what the man is saying is true. UNDP, we don't give money to our partners, but rather create a system to monitor them. Okay, that's it. Ogugu says, in a nutshell, what your panelist is saying is that the independence we gained from our colonialist was only political and not economical. And our master still found a way to control us by extending aids and grants to us from time to time. He thinks it's time for us to get a leader who will lead us through homegrown solutions into economic independence, and that leader is primarily Honorable Ken Ohene Agyapong. Okusiku ewadamfa ena kanonso ediwe by akra. That I see no pay say also oho na wajeni now Jenny debia. The 3 ponds have filled, leaving the others to flow. I can see 2 of the ponds relying their support for